Bag-in-Box is going to be going. I've been sitting here cleaning the floor, cleaning up stuff around it. These are tools to go downstairs eventually. And I have a helper. Are you my helper, Thrall? He says, this hasn't been cleaned for years. You gonna help me? The door moved. Oh my God. What you doing? What you doing? Beaky, 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 beaky. Stinky head. Are you a scaredy cat? The door moves, you know. Yeah, it does. Ooh, oui, oui, monsieur. That's part of my little entrance table thing. But then that clock is wrong. It is wrong. Which is throwing me off. There's Toby, my supervisor, back here. Actually, I came out and one of his arms was moved. Talk about freak out. Ooh. Does he come alive at night? I don't know. Yes, if I buckle down and do it, I'm going to see an Italian film tonight. Because it's one I want to see. But the one tomorrow night I have seen online, so I don't need to see it. I can see it if I have time, if I get everything done that I need to do, which I won't. On Sunday's rehearsal. There are 2 big boxes of encyclopedias from 1987. Yeah, relevant. Some of them I'm taking for rehearsal because that's part of the props. They need an encyclopedia to look in, so what the hell. And the entranceway, I'll finish that this evening. It's not much. It's maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 4 feet by 10 feet? Where I'm sitting right now, actually. I'll have that cleaned up by tonight. So when you come in the door, you don't feel all like you're going into a little crapped up house. And then I have a lot of other stuff to do. Whole lot of VHS tapes to sort through. Some I've heard are valuable, so I'm going to sort through them and be ready to... I was going to donate them, but even nursing homes don't take them anymore. So the VHS tapes are going bye-bye, except for ones that I might be able to sell online that people are in want of. Who knew? My son Brian said that some of the older Disney ones, VHSs, are going for a lot of money because they use different music or they cut out a scene in the newer ones or something. Who knew? Yeah. It's near time to eat supper and the cat's telling me so. I don't know what I'll have. I'm not feeling the best. Something quick, I guess. Some new people are moving in and they're smokers. It's like, I like to have the windows open on a nice pretty day like today, but if I can't breathe, not cool. Not cool. It just makes me panic inside. I'm not real good with changes, especially big changes and many changes happening all at once, and it just makes me want to crawl back in my shell. I'm not real good with it. Oh yeah, and the computer. I don't know what the hell's wrong. I don't think it's viruses in the computer, although that's a possibility too. Because my brother that lives 2 streets over is having problems with the buffering and the speed of the computer as well. Now AT&T swears that they don't turn it up or down, but I know they do because someone else that works at AT&T told me that they have the possibility, if they can do it. So I'm not happy. You know, you're paid a fee to have DSL, and then they mess with it, so it's like dial-up. That's not good. That's certainly not nice. I'm not giving you any stars, AT&T, not at all. Not even one. Because I have to call to someone in Malaysia to try to straighten it out, and chances are they don't understand English. Yeah. If our great grand poobah president wants to sort out things and bring jobs to America, I'm sorry, he's got to go after some of his buddies, his multi-millionaire buddies, and tell them that these people over in foreign countries that can't speak English that are trying to do customer service, well, maybe they want that. Maybe they want people to get upset and just like give up and hang up. A lot of people do that. A lot of parents will do that. A lot of government agencies, they just want you to give up. You have to keep being, you have to be persistent, and you keep on top of things. And it's a real pain in the butt. And people that have not been poor don't understand this. They don't know this. I was talking to my brother today, who was trying to arrange a ride for Mom to get her CT scan of her abdomen. And they wanted to do it Monday, but you have to have so many business days in advance notice for this bus service. And he thinks that's terrible, that you should be able to do this and do that. And I said, what are you, some old rich guy? I said, you don't understand what it's like being poor or being a guy that has to wait for stuff. I said, I've been poor for a long time. When the kids were little, I'd stand in line for 2 hours to try to get aid for heating or food stamps or something. And it was for the kids, you know. Because I even worked. And a lot of times I made like $5 too much. And they said, sorry, you'll have to go to a food pantry. And if you call a food pantry, they give you a number to call on a certain day that you are to call. And you have to call between this time and that time. And if you don't get through, or if they're all out of food by that time, you don't get any. And you don't get a choice of food at a food pantry. If you don't eat peanut butter, well, you can tell them we don't eat peanut butter. But if there's, you know, they give you lots of bread and lots of old stale cakes and cookies and stuff. But that's not what I really want to feed the kids. Or that's not really a kind of diet that I want to have. So being poor is not what some people think it's the life of Riley. I don't know where that expression comes from. Probably some old radio program. Better shut my mouth and keep on moving. Yeah. Are you guarding the front door? All right, good boy. What you smelling? All kinds of stuff, huh? Yeah, you being a good guy, huh? What's that? You know, actually it's kind of fun cleaning and decluttering. You know why? Because it's almost like you're going to get a new house. When you get into a new house, there's nothing in it, no furniture, nothing. You can run around and move around freely and run from one room to the other. But if you hold on to stuff, and through years and years of stuff, it's like an obstacle course. So it's a freeing thing. It really feels good to get rid of some stuff. And I have a long way to go. But if tomorrow's like today, I will get some stuff done. And hopefully it will look a little different by the time Scott comes in 3 days. I'm going to leave you here now because I'm making polenta for supper. Yes, polenta. I like it. And then I'm going to the Italian film tonight. Hold on, can't remember what it is, but I'll put it down right here. It's a comedy, and I can't wait to see it. And then I'm going to skip the Italian club and movies tomorrow and work around here because I want to feel even better. Yeah. Upward and onward.